Well, judgment today in the case that's involved what's believed to be the largest seizure of dogs in the history of the Hawaiian Humane Society. A district court judge sentenced the corporation accused of running a puppy mill in Waimanalo to nearly $700,000 in fines. But as KITV4's Joe Kuramoto reports, it's likely the Humane Society will never see any of that money.
The prosecutor's arguments during today's sentencing in the criminal case against Bradley International was both emotional and graphic.
It also cannot show the overwhelming stench of collected urine and feces that envelop this property like a poisonous cloud.
Bradley International pleaded no contest to 153 counts of animal cruelty back in December. Hawaiian Humane Society officials today were hoping for not only more than $300,000 in restitution, but also for the court to stop Bradley's officers, Vernon and Shannon Luke and David Becker, from continuing to breed dogs.
All of these dogs have suffered a life of cruelty at the hands of the Luke family.
But in this unusual case where a corporation is charged with a crime, Judge David Lowe handed down penalties of only fines, $370,000 in restitution and $306,000 total for the animal cruelty charges.
The state was asking for things that simply aren't permitted by law. Even if the judge wanted to impose them, the court couldn't. So I think the court made the appropriate legal findings and legal rulings under the circumstances.
But it's unlikely the Humane Society will ever see the money, since the corporation has since been dissolved and has no assets.
I really feel justice was not served for these animals, and not just for these animals, but for future animals.
Meanwhile, the Humane Society says it's investigating tips of another possible breeding facility on the Big Island owned by the Luke family.
The Humane Society says they have not yet decided if they will pursue legal action to recoup restitution in this case. In Kaneohe, Jill Kuramoto, KITV4 News.
In a written statement, the Luke family admits, quote, unfortunate mistakes were made in the past, but says we currently are not in the business of commercial breeding, contrary to some misrepresented allegations, and are looking to move forward from this matter.